Let's do this. 2025.
I wanted to do this 2025 first video about AI agents in complete response to what happened in 2024. I will explain myself right now. If you're a little bit like me, 2024 was a pretty exciting year. We have seen a lot of innovations related to generative AI, AI video, AI music, AI sound, 3D stuff, etc. And I don't know if you can relate, but the main feeling has been, at least for me, of overwhelming, meaning I don't have the time to first understand what's going on, and second, to keep up with all the different programs, etc., etc. So yeah, it's very easy to burn out. Basically, the last month of 2004 for me, besides being Christmas and eating a lot, it's been kind of hard because you don't know how to keep up with all this information. Too much information to sink in my body. So I thought, okay, so this 2025 is going to be the year of agents, the agentic era. So I wanted to do this video to reduce this overwhelm, this sensation of overwhelm that some of us normal people are experiencing, and give you, a quick introduction to AI agents, so you're not completely lost in this new upcoming year. And don't forget to subscribe and give it a like, because it really helps to help this channel grow. That helps people like us that wants to spread the AI knowledge, make it a little bit approachable, and hopefully transmit you guys a little bit of enthusiasm about this crazy AI era, or the second renaissance that we're getting in. So I divided this video in 3 parts. The first one would be definition, so we understand and kind of demystify agents. Second one would be recap of platforms, kind of to see the landscape of AI agents. And the third one is the mindset that I'm going to adapt to, be relaxed and potentially thrive in this new era. So let's start with the definition of AI agents. Agents would be the next evolutionary step of AI, a kind of artificial intelligence that is able to do stuff on your behalf. We've been playing with LLMs in the past 1 year, 2 years, also known as chatbots, where we can have conversations, where they can help us with very different intellectual capabilities, but they couldn't take action. They couldn't go to a website and, order a pizza on our behalf. Papa John's for me. But, all these actions of finding the website, introducing your phone, your name, you can even talk to the guy if you need to make a call. And that's what agents are going to do. It learns and understands the instructions that we're giving it, it remembers them, and then it acts on our behalf. What are they good at? They're good at repetitive tasks, clear workflows with simple steps. But for now, they're not good at open-ended problems with unpredictable number of steps. We will start seeing agents doing tasks that are mundane tasks that are very repetitive. That with a very clear and simple set of instructions, an AI can make it happen. So to help me clarify all this mess, I think about agents in 2 different ways, in 2 different ideas. One of them is workflows, automate workflows, and the other one is something that I call the orchestration. Basically, you're going to be the director. You will have a bunch of agents, each of them specialized in certain tasks, and they will literally work for you. They will act on your behalf. They will be able to understand your instructions, to remember them, and to take actions. Swarms of agents, I think that they call them, that will cooperate between themselves. Different agents with different instructions and capabilities that will act between them to reach a certain goal that you have detailed before. With all this crazy information, it really feels overwhelming and, too much. But don't worry, I gotcha. Part 2, the platforms and landscape. So in 2025, we're going to see a boom of AI agents options, new platforms, new products, etc. And it's going to be quite overwhelming and tiring, maybe for some people. Think about this boom as the SaaS, service as a software boom that happened in the 2000s. If somebody doesn't know, this would be like, let's say, Dropbox, a digital storage service. Basically, it's a service that exists on the web, on a platform digitally. We're going to hear a lot of horizontal agents and vertical agents. The horizontal agents are going to be agents that deal with tasks that are shared with a lot of different industries, like for example, data management, customer service, etc. And vertical use cases. meaning there are going to be agents made for a specific task for a concrete industry. Do I need to code to know how to do all this stuff? All the main CEOs of these companies that are creating all this crazy stuff, their goal is to create AIs that can interact with us with natural language. That's the goal. You don't have to know how to code to make use of all this stuff that we're talking about. Again, if you know how to code and you have knowledge of the basics, it won't hurt you. But it's not a requirement. They will focus on making the UIs as interactive and intuitive as possible. So basically, you don't feel threatened by it. And I really think that that's where it is going to go. For example, Google is starting to show the project Mariner or whatever it's called to show the capabilities of these AI agents completing tasks. As we can see, the UI is quite intuitive. We can talk to this agent. In this case, they want to buy something in Etsy, in the Etsy shop, and the AI agent is searching the web and finding the stuff that this person asks for. Here we see another example where we can see an Excel sheet with companies listed, companies' names, and where they ask in the prompt. As you can see, the UI is very easy. We talk in natural language with the AI. Memorize this list of companies, then find their websites and look up a contact email I can use to reach them. Boom, send, understood. It tells you here in this example is on your right. It tells you what he's doing. He's going on Google and searching for benchmark climbing. This is one of the companies that were listed in the sheet. And here is looking for the contact. It found it probably. He jumped into the second one. Anyway, he's going through all these companies' names, going into the internet and finding the contact. So in this example of Anthropic agents, the computer use, as they call it. In this example, what we want is that the AI agent will take the information from this database and put it right here in the vendor request form. We will give it a prompt that I think that it's right here. This is the prompt that they gave. Please fill out the vendor request form, this one here, using data from either the vendor spreadsheet right here or search portal tabs in Windows 1. List and verify each field as you complete the form in window 2, right here. Right here, the action log is where we see the steps that the AI agent is taking. I'll have you find out the vendor, notice that, and blah, blah, blah. So here is, he's searching in real time all this information to put in the request form. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's taking actions. These are the actions that the AI agent is doing. Here we can see in real time what is happening. And here we can see in real time. Crazy. Look at this. Purchase order email. It's put in the email. Here you go. Crazy stuff. To make it easy, what I would like you to see is that there are going to be two different main ideas here. One is going to be that we're going to see a boom of offers of new products, of new AI agents in already made agents, meaning it could be like horizontal or vertical agents or personalized agents that people will make in their houses. And secondly, we're going to have the ability to create our own agents. Again, both of them are going to be with the idea of simplicity in mind. We're going to see products that are going to be relatable to non-technical people like me, with UIs made to make our lives easier. To make your own agent tailored to your specific needs, there are a lot of companies that are already offering this service. You have Crew AI, Zapier agents, Agentforce, Smyth OS, Cursor. Even Hugging Face are trying to make the process more approachable with small agents. It is a very intuitive and direct way of interacting with these agents. You don't have to worry about the technicalities or, coding. I think that what you have to be good at is dividing your work or your workflows in the simplest parts possible and know when you have to be in the loop to check mistakes or etc. I don't think that we're going to be on the point of, letting these AI agents do whatever and go alone, solo. without us having some kind of control over it. So what do we need to face all this incredible innovation and all this shit that I've been talking about? What I think that is going to be very important is to start changing our mindset. We need to relax and shift our mindset. I really think and hope that it's going to take a little bit more time or a while to start seeing these agents taking all our jobs. For now, they need a certain degree of oversight. I would always put a human on the loop, and it requires a lot of compute power. So I think that we have a little bit of time to think about all this stuff. So don't feel threatened by this right now. So the mind shift that I'm working on right now is, I already said it in one other points, it starts thinking about your life and work in systems. In how can you divide in the simplest way your workflows, your systems that you put in place in your life or your work. Understand that you're going to be able to automate a lot of stuff that you do if you have a good thought of system in place. Try to make them fun so they stick. Try to make them efficient, and you will have the help of AI to potentially automate it and have more time for yourself. That's the main goal. Remember that if you're kind of lost about it, you can always ask an LLM and help you with this task. And secondly, one thing that I am thinking is I try to change my mind into being open to dream big. Meaning, going back to the orchestrator or the director position that you are in now, start thinking about, I don't know, dream jobs or dream projects that you would like to be seen. For example, I really want to have an AI assistant that sees all these videos that I do, that it's me explaining stuff, edits them, that puts them together, and I have to talk to it, see where I think that we can improve the editing in certain ways, in certain parts of it. Another idea that I have is that I would love to create a production company where I have different kinds of agents, a cinematographer, an editor, or 5 cinematographers, 5 different editors. I can have a production design agent, storyboards, casting director agent that proposes to me every week different actors to play different roles in my stories. I don't know, I think it's a very cool thing to start thinking big and dreaming about these ideas that you could have, because I really think that probably in the upcoming years, they're going to be possible. So for that reason, I think it's important to start having an idea of what are these AI agents, what are their capabilities, what are they good at, and start getting comfortable with these new amazing tools. Tell me in the comments if you would like to see videos about how to create these AI agents and try to demystify or show you that it is not as difficult as it sounds. It is going to be important for us to know a little bit about what is an AI agent, what offers, what platforms are out there so we can use them, and very important too, the mindset that we're going to adapt to enter into this new crazy world. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you in the next one. Happy 2025, take care and stay kind.